Angel JP. Oh my goodness, 30 seconds. Angel Gold. The confetti's already flying. Oh my goodness, 15 seconds. Confetti's everywhere. Oh no.
Have a staggered formation. The first one pushes off from the middle, the second one pushes more to the side, including the first one pushed off, and the final one really crams it in. And that's how you get those big ice and snow mountains. The Smith had these amazing green beans, the best ranch to make themselves based off the menu. Interesting. I would never, these are very warm. The heaters are strong. Strong heaters here. Smith, so if he wants some outdoor dining and concerned about the cold, Smith has it covered. But I never think to order green beans off the menu. This guy's TLC license plate is True King. Probably heard some honking during the clip reel because the audio was probably feeding through. Anyway, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Ugh, Verizon. I mean T-Mobile. Best one. For the whole night. Traffic's been pretty bad. Last couple of days, I don't know if there's any reason in particular, apart from the heat, or if there's just more people coming in. But it's been pretty busy in the city. Schwarzman building in the New York Public Library on my left. The iconic twin lions out here. Toomey furniture advertisement. Now transitioned to a Prada on the bus stop. Very important to point it out. I better not walk super fast. If I walk too fast, I'm gonna sweat.
Bear in the garden 9 months.
The problem is once I
really being stuck here with us. Congrats on the endurance.
Cognitively recognize that I'm walking fast and I'm gonna start sweating and I'll slow down. It only lasts a little bit. Eventually I just start speeding up. Especially if I see people walking quickly. I can't be slower than them, so I have to speed. My own problems. Oh man. The Fifth Avenue bus lanes they just repainted, they still have a lingering odor. Is there any way they can change that? So, someone's got to put some research points into paint that lasts but isn't so terribly smelling. We got to allocate some research points to that. Anyway, good morning again. Happy Wednesday. What's the temperature right now for 6:30 in the morning? 77 according to my watch. If that's true, that's a terrible start. If it's 77 at 6:30, that's how you know. It's supposed to be thunderstorms later though. Oh, this building's coming along finally. Thunderstorms is probably when everything turns around. It's supposed to cool down the next couple days after this. So I'm assuming the heat will break with the storms later today. We shall see. Oh, nobody was first today. Consistency's back. Tomokos in Yokohama. Darth Tarek was checking out New York on YouTube. And now we're live. welcome. X-Man is here. Bear, Hank, Saucy, Luke Skywalker. It's always a coincidence. Yeah, Memorial Day weekend's coming up. Tony says, is this live on Kick? Right now it's 6:30 in the morning. That it is. 6:32. Our sun goes up early these days, so... Oh, they're turning. Let's go. God, these bus lanes still smell. Whew. Looks like Alicia's still there. Posture check, thank you. Photo is always important. I got my waist belt cinched better today, so it's actually resting on the pelvic bones a little better. So like if I actually properly straighten up, it takes a lot of the weight off my shoulders. Yeah, today's the start of any summer movie where they have the newsreel playing. They're going to show a little bit of a shot of a suburban neighborhood, maybe a cul-de-sac. They're going to have a guy on the front lawn, sitting in a lawn chair with the sprinklers going and getting him too. And then you hear the news playing in the background. It's going to be another scorcher today. You know what I mean. Hopefully I painted that scene well enough for you. After 10 years, you still smell the paint? Oh man. Yeah, they got to figure something out. These fumes can't be good. I mean, the people that put it down have those masks, but even then, I wonder. But then the rest of us, what chance do we have? Oh boy. RJ's here. Sekusama on Twitch, trying to get my shoes. So I have a shoes command on YouTube, but it's outdated. It wasn't outdated for a long time because I just wore the same pair of shoes and I had many backups. But I got sick of those because they caused too many blisters on the soles of my feet. So right now we're actually wearing Merrell walking shoes. I seem to have broken them in nicely. My plan is to still try Solomon at some point, like a hiking sneaker. So we have to do that still. Lingering Odor is my street name. Thanks, Ron. That's probably true. Michu, good morning. They must have had a post no bills sign, you know? That's how it works. Oh, that's right, don't you? You're seeing Mandalorian Grogu before all of us. Luke Skywalker will give us the review Friday morning unless you're bound by some agreement. What % chance fumes from the bus lane result in superpowers? 0.00001. Never say never, but almost always say never. I didn't make that light. I slowed down. Yeah, I'm off my game. The heat got me. I should get a shoe sponsor. I mean, you're not wrong. But I think everyone wants me to be, I know I love the word too much, sycophantic towards their products. I will give them my honest, I probably could have crossed 8 times already. Could have given my honest review many times. Maybe too honest. They don't want that. Have I tried New Balance? New Balance I tried a long time ago. I didn't like the way they fit my feet. Hoka, I keep reading mixed results about, that they only last a very short time. I don't know if that's true. I guess the only way to know for sure is to try it out myself. I feel like reading is something I never used to do. You know, I would just go to Foot Locker, tried a bunch of shoes, normally basketball shoes. Felt the oh, the heat. The best on my feet. Yeah, it's like stuffy out here. It's hard to breathe. But these days I have to look up reviews. I gotta see what people on Reddit think. I gotta stop that. I gotta just go to the store and try it out myself. The thing is, you won't know until you do a saunter what's actually wrong with your shoes. Twisted Angvid is here. Hello, Jock Moore. Luke Skywalker will give us the review. If I missed anybody, I'm sorry. I tried to do... Man, there's like, yeah, the stuffiness in the air is maybe mixed with the bustling fumes. Making me like phlegm up a little bit oddly. But yeah, I tried to do a mini hello a little bit, but we gotta keep it global. I gotta stick to my guns here. Crocs with socks. I mean, if you weren't meant to wear Crocs and socks, it wouldn't rhyme. You know? It wouldn't rhyme. Yeah, it's supposed to be toasty. I'm sweating already. I better slow down again. Though there's supposed to be a thunderstorm in the afternoon. I think that thunderstorm is what's going to break the heat. Apparently the Knicks game was crazy last night. We were too tired. We went to bed. Like, all I saw this morning was that they won. And then I scrolled through social media a little bit, and it was like the last 50 seconds of the Knicks game were crazy. And so I said the reels started playing. It was like the score was 99, 96 or something like that. Some score in the 90s. Like, that's not the final score I saw. Oh, it went into OT. Man, do you get paid bonus if it goes into overtime? Well, but the OT was in the Knicks' favor, I think, because they were down at the end. But then they won by a decent margin, I think, so they must have scored crazy in OT, overtime. We got SAT prep, sycophantic. Photos putting the definitions in. Behaving in insincerely flattering, fawning, or overly submissive way. Yeah, it is insincere. Skechers is the shoe of choice. Wait, do Skechers have a bimodal distribution? I thought Skechers were like for 5-year-olds. Does it come up again? Is it like 5 to teens and then up again after a certain age? Crafty NYC, go Knicks. Yeah, we've actually been pretty good about watching the games until, they haven't been playing for a while because they swept. What team was that? Like, they're already forgotten. Philadelphia? Oh, man. It's yesterday's news. Can't even remember their name. The city. The Brunson burner. I like that. It's not as good as the time that one baseball announcer went a little wild. It's like somebody bet him to use the word. He was like, "What a pulchritudinous play," or something like that. If you're going to be walking miles each day, probably better read reviews and just go to the store. I don't know. Everyone's feet feel differently and sit differently. Anatomy could be different. You could have flat feet. You could have pseudo flat feet. I think everyone's going to have to take their own anecdotal data. Gerard did the Saunter and Skechers, they work fine. And that's the other thing too. Some people just have no issues with any shoe either. Ooh, well, that's just running a red light at that point. I don't know about that. No sports. Down 22 with 8 minutes. So they made it up. That's a little concerning though. First game after their little break, and then it's at home too, and they couldn't do it sooner. Had to go to OT. No, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. They'll be all right. Keep that on the DL. He erased the 22-point deficit. Yeah. It's big time. All right, 10 seconds. Oh, they're gonna. Their car's waiting to turn. And
welcome to this
have a red light.
circus of
Apple
misery.
Store on my
Enjoy
right
your stay or don't, whatever.
is 24/7. Grand Army Plaza South on my left is still not done. It looks nearly done. They're actually in there right now, working on the fountain. Pulitzer. I don't know. I probably couldn't see it. Steve Smith, hello. Skechers that you can wash in your laundry. Perfect. I don't actually know the last time I even wiped down a pair of sneakers or any kind of shoes.
We're roasting here, not freezing. Check your weather app.
Probably says something about how dirty some of my shoes are. I mean, I'm going to be wearing them every day. Even one day of 15, 20,000 steps is enough to get your shoes dirty in the city, so I don't know, it just doesn't seem worth it to spend any time on wiping them. Some sort of bugs. Oh, that was the other problem with sweating in the summer in the city. The bugs. They just get stuck to your head. Get stuck to your head when you're bald. Head and face. And now that we're going in the park, the bugs can be more plentiful. A pulchritudinous play. Well, that pigeon was not happy with that one person. Queen Bunny wonders what city it is. I'll give you 3 guesses. Go ahead. Sorry, I'm behind actually. I better catch up. Nikki, thanks for the follow. Oh yeah, you got it on your first guess, Queen Bunny. Nice. Panda Gabs is here. Last hot day for now. It's our summer sneak peek. Verse last, thanks for the follow. Game 1's the wake up call. Good, hopefully. Yeah, that was the concern about finishing that last face off so quickly. They got a lot of time off. I mean, I'm sure they weren't just their thumbs, but you know what I mean. They're back. Allie's here. Hello. Good morning. It's warm. Ooh, the exit by the Balto statues is all under construction. So can we not walk that way? Let's see what happens when we get to it. Maybe we'll find our own little path. I was hoping they'd open up the mall by now. The big section there in the middle. Because last week it was still out. Entering the zoo in a moment. Bear in the Garden on a 15-month subscription streak on Twitch. For YouTube folks, Twitch subscriptions are premium, like YouTube memberships. It's just contextual terminology. Oh, they took down a lot of fences. That's good. Hopefully, it'll keep moving. Zoo's open 10 to 5 on weekdays, 10 to 5:30 on weekends. I think holidays.
Radical acceptance, FTV. Welcome to the chaos you didn't ask for. Enjoy your stay or
penguin
don't.
shows and
I'm
sea
not
lion
getting paid
shows.
enough to care.
One thing I think people forget about with penguin enclosures is how bad they smell. I think that's... You forget about it until you go back to see them. That's when it comes back to you, and then you forget about it again for a long time, and then it comes back to you again as you approach the zoo and penguins. Sea lions are there. That kennel thing is still there. I don't know if that's just where one of them likes to sleep now and they keep it there for that purpose, but I'm not sure. That's right, that's true. A subscription on Twitch gives ad-free viewing. Now, I don't know how it works on Kick. I think Kick didn't really have ads, but they might be starting it. I don't know. No idea. All I want to know is when it's going to rain. I like that it referenced something it saw on the stream, though. I think that just means it's working, right, Allie? We're at the children's zoo area. You could feed the animals up on top. It's a bit of a farm animal zone. I think you could only feed them from 10 to 2. And that's their feeding hours. William Vladika's here. Good morning. It's the nightmare. Let's see how grown in Dean Slope is now. Usually it gets pretty fun. That guy's recording nature, I think. Big microphone. Field recording. There's a whole community dedicated to field recording. This is Dean Slope, looking towards Billionaires Row. A lot of wildlife sounds. Oh, I cannot hear Alicia, no. I could, but then you'd hear everything, I think. I don't know, there might be a way through the dashboard to just listen to it, but I don't know. Well, there's Balto. Batul, good morning. Alright, what improvements do we have on the mall here? I see a few less fences. Almost there. Oh yeah, look, everything is nicely paved. It only took them forever. That's nice. It was pretty bad before, so this is much better. I don't think this version of the bot can be nice, but that's okay. It works with my heart. My heart of darkness. We're not supposed to be doing that. I guess the road is too nice now. That is a large dog. I mean, this thing's been wrecked for a while, I think. It just got much worse last winter. But yeah, much better. Oh, they're actually fully redoing the benches. Remember how I told you that the benches here are just, they're not at a point where you can just replace a few planks? And they're doing exactly that. They've taken all the benches out and they will be updating it. But they got to do it over here too. Everywhere. They could be in for some sort of a lawsuit. Somebody sits down and cracks right through. I don't know if they can actually sue for that, but it's America. You can sue for anything. The land of litigious. Okay. All right, come on. Yeah, it's going to cool down by tonight into tomorrow. After the thunderstorms hit later today. Was 96 when we got that extra school day after, or snow day after the winter break? Because that was fun. Oh, the fountain's back on. Fair warning, you might get glitches under here. Just a reminder. The only snow day.
Welcome to the heatwave hellscape. Enjoy your stay, or don't it's all equally miserable here.
I've definitely had a few here in the city. Though they did feel front-loaded in the 90s. Fountain's looking nice. Yep. The dogs are in the fountain. I'm not sure the health levels of the water, but I'm sure it's better than the lake. It's only a 2-day heat wave, but I guess Monday was still pretty warm. It's just our little sneak peek of summer. All the heat of summer with all the allergies of spring. You get everything. The best of it all. She just sets an angry chatter. Not sure what that means, Fun Feeds. I still don't know what it is about T-Mobile. It's not contributing. I gotta do more tests with it to see how to fix it.
Yeah, I think it's also like a little like I can read on.
If I can. I hope I don't have to use a different hotspot. That'll be the most annoying if I have to do that. Bow Bridge coming up. Heart attack weather. So this causes atherosclerotic plaques in the coronaries.
Oops, I'm so sorry.
Patting on my head is fine.
Bow Bridge. Big as Long Sean has some notes on the photos. Oh, it's a classic song. I'm not good at the classics. Actually, I would say I'm not good at a lot of things.
Come on.
I would say if the dog doesn't listen and is that far away, that might be an indicator that your dog shouldn't be off leash, even during off leash hours. On YouTube photos, they were saying that this heat weather or hot weather is heart attack weather. I feel like the people who don't like the Alicia bot are also doing it to themselves. The more you invoke Alicia, the more she'll talk, or it will talk. It does talk on its own every once in a while, but definitely not as much as when people keep atting. The Bow Bridge, yeah, I mean, this whole park is very different on a weekend, especially when the weather's nice. The creek is here. I wasn't paying attention to Poison Ivy today. Not the Batman villain. Just looking along the fence to see if I see any. The Ramble is the prime place for Poison Ivy because of the shade. Poison Ivy doesn't like direct sunlight. I know because I speak to it. This looks suspicious for Poison Ivy right there. There it is. That's Poison Ivy. But I'm trying to see, you know what? This could be it too. Because I'm not seeing a set of second leaves. And I have a lot of the other indicators of it being Poison Ivy. Because sometimes you could, if you follow the stem back, you could see an extra 2 leaves, and that's usually not, well, it's definitely not Poison Ivy. It's just 3 per stem. But strawberry plants also have leaves of 3. Better stop eating strawberries. Cankle Bunny knows where the Poison Ivy whispers, that's right. It's what Poison Ivy craves. I gotta catch up to Kipoga's latest crowdsourced code jam. It's less coding and more unskippable ads. People come up with some amazing ideas how to torment scammers. The last big one was the CAPTCHAs. Like the bird sound one was so silly, but so... what is this thing? What are you floating here? What is even that? It looks like just a piece of leaf that got stuck to some kind of a strand of webbing of sorts. Okay. Nova's just like poison ivy. Doesn't like sunlight and causes an irritating delayed hypersensitivity reaction, type 4. What are you? A squirrel? Are you resistant to poison ivy, squirrel? Fine then. Keep your secrets. Alright, now we're coming up on the Oak Bridge, and then we'll look down at Billionaire's Row. Through the haze. Just wait a moment. Just wait a moment, please. Can I get an estimate of how many more moments I should wait? Oh, here we are. Richmond Tan is back. Ron, how did this happen? Well, we'll see how he is today. He's already pushing it with the emojis. Whoa, wait a second. Is Mercury Moments here?
Mercury
Moments is
Another
here.
month of suffering with us. Welcome to the Heat
With
Wave Hell
64.
Club.
64. Wow. Months. 5 years, 4 months of membership. Wishing everyone a good day. Everyone wish Mercury Moments Josh a good day as well. We thank him for his unyielding support. Yeah, that sounds right? All right, well, anyway, there was a Billionaire's Row. Like, what was that sound just now? Some big splashy washy was going on over there. Now, there are some really big koi fish in here too. I don't know if they're actually koi fish or not, but and then they can get a little bit of a feeding frenzy. I don't know what else could be in there, but yeah, it looks like a fish swimming. A little weird, but yeah, another one over there. I mean, it could also be turtles like sliding into the water, but I don't know.
The phone number to mine.
Anyway, if people are hearing a disembodied voice apart from mine, it's probably the AI. Beavers, they're building their dam. Just gotta know. Richmond's late. RJ, have a good one. People can fish in Central Park. It's catch and release. There is a fishing license you can register for New York. It used to be free. I think it's like $25 now or something. I've never seen anyone checking it, but yeah, it exists. I think Shakespeare in the Park is supposed to be starting soon. I believe it's Romeo and Juliet this year. Did I read that right somewhere? Well, that's what I read. Well, let's get out of the park. Wait, the beavers, they're actually in the park? Richmond, you're late, and that's it. No ifs, ands, or buts. He doesn't seem to play as much of some of those iconic songs anymore. I wonder if it's because he doesn't stream as much these days, so he doesn't want to take away from the stream as much too. But he still takes breaks in the middle, and I think that's when he plays the music. Is Mrs. Commuter already in the queue for Shakespeare? I don't know if she's going to do that this year. We'll see. Is that a new account? See, I haven't fully figured out Richmond. Sometimes I feel like he's messing with me. Other times I feel like it's just a condition. I don't know. Kadesi, thanks for the follow. Sorry if I mispronounced on Twitch. Forced enthusiasm. Nice, Alicia. AI Alicia. A little nature path here. To walk or not to walk? Wait a second. Did you ask it to do a Shakespeare thing? Oh, I guess it realized that people were talking about Shakespeare. Not that it heard me, but somebody in the chat, because Bear talked about it. Well, I gotta see if I can make this. Close enough. Oh, where'd that wind come from? Oh, they're not going anywhere. Let's go. Wow, where did that wind come from? It's so windy. Let's go this way. Back is sweaty. Oh, you did ask. Okay, I missed it. Oh, yes, I see now. Yeah, right, Cloud? I'm kind of leaning towards that a little bit today. Every day it changes a little bit. The indicator gets tipped in different directions. Did I read something about them changing how the lottery system might work for Shakespeare this year? I don't know. How well does Richmond know Nathan Newman? If you find an apartment in this building on Street Easy, it'll say it has a virtual doorman. But sometimes they'll still check off the box for doorman, so you'll find it even if you're just searching for a doorman.
Enjoy your stay
But
or don't.
it's a
I'm
virtual
stuck here
doorman.
either way.
That's what they call those. Yes, the intercom, if it has like a video component, they'll call it a virtual doorman. I don't know if it actually has some sort of AI on some of them. I didn't think so, but who knows these days. Oh my goodness. Alicia's welcome message for, I think that's for Twitch, went over everywhere. Prince Far East, thanks for the follow. More options to get tickets this year. Interesting. It does that it's supposed to be able to do that sometimes, Victoria, just not super frequently. Yeah, Nathan is the winner in the end. Shakespeare lottery tagline, to win or not to win? That's the question of how much time you want to spend. Oh boy. Light should be changing. Feet will be crossing. Jeep Wrangler. Ah, scratch card, oh scratch card. I know people who are pretty into scratchies. Alicia not up to date on New York City crossing street rules. I wonder if we'll actually be educated on that. Can you educate Alicia on that? Add that to the memory banks. Oh, I forgot about Shelly and Anthony. Wasn't it like always their birthday too or something? Parting is such sweet sorrow. I guess I could. The problem is I don't seem to know when the stream actually ends anymore. I'm told it cuts off part of my goodbye before I switch scenes, so I have no idea. I guess I could always do it early. Jim Gritty's on a train. Everyone, get your boarding pass ready. Oh, we're still in Amsterdam. Need one more to Broadway. What should be in our favorite areas. Oh, it called me noble? GPT probably not caught up. Yep. GPT's not caught up either. Well, GPT's knowledge is like October 2023 or something. Have I tried building an AI system with Raspberry Pi? I haven't, but I would probably just use my Unraid server. It's a lot more powerful than a Raspberry Pi. Even if I put a virtual machine on with limited resources, I think it would still be more powerful. I still have a PCIe slot in there, so I could always do a dedicated NVIDIA GPU for local LLM. But I don't know. I don't want to go that far. Wrangler. Broadway's coming up. What time is it? 7:19? Okay, not bad. There's a Han Dynasty up here? I know there's a Han Dynasty here. I thought there was only the one on like 13th or 12th and 3rd Avenue. There's one up here. Huh. I think that's something. Yes, Jim, safe train travels. A lot of bins. And a little jackhammer. Am I aware that last Wednesday the walk ended at 7:15? All of that sounds wrong. It definitely wasn't 7:15 Eastern. Might have been 8:15, but it wasn't 7:15. That's guaranteed. I don't know if Christmas ever actually hears what I'm saying. Sometimes I feel like they just say random stuff that's not real, and then I have to just say, nope, that's wrong. I don't know. Cankle Bunny, thanks for joining. The Bell Nord is there, only murders in the building. Only biker in the crosswalk. Somebody was throwing out a curved desktop monitor. And those are so fragile. Especially if it's one of those super wide 49-inch, like 32 by 9 aspect ratio. Those are... I'm surprised mine even survived the move. And they're hard to sell, too. I managed to sell mine to a coworker. And it still worked even after the move there. So that was good. To his apartment, I mean. Keeping me on my toes. It's like Christmas in July. Is it another Nathan Newman? Sometimes it feels like it. Street, 723. But in 2 days, it's our 100th crossing of the Manhattan Bridge. Bear in the Garden got some special something or others lined up for it. You can a lot of laptops don't support from from a Thunderbolt or like a DisplayPort USB-C port, even like high-end ones. So you might not be able to use the laptop screen unless it's just a duplicated image. You could try, I just have a feeling it won't work. Columbia University graduations today? Oh. When's NYU's? Because it could be fun to check out Washington Square Park during your graduation. It's just filled with purple robes. Unless you're just using a desktop, and you mean if you add your laptop as in another screen, it's just there. Bear hyping up Friday, now taking away some of that hype again. Doesn't want us to go too far into expectation land. Yeah, mine too, fun feeds, mine too. And purple haze, yeah, probably. Jet blue right above us. I don't know if you can see that, but there it is. Lottery, Mega Millions, 296, Powerball, 113. In the millions. Hundreds. Oh, NYU already happened? Ah, missed it. Deshaun, hello. Welcome. Oh, a docking station, I see. Yeah, I don't know. You could, well, because docking stations don't necessarily add like extra video processing. It all just is an extension of what the computer is able to do. I mean, I remember trying this. I had a pretty beefy laptop, and I remember I have that dual. Let's do some zigzagging. I have that dual laptop external screen. And so I tried plugging in to my dock at work and then also adding those dual monitors, and it wouldn't be able to do all of them. It just duplicated on a couple of the displays. Anyway. Air traffic was banned directly over Manhattan for a long time after 9/11. But they've started up, I don't know, in the last 10 years? It's been a while. For a long time, I still feel like I look up at a plane flying over Manhattan, I think that's too low. To this day. I don't think I ever would have thought about that had 9/11 never happened. But these days, I still think about it every time a plane flies overhead. Very residential area now. Ooh, you participated as a special student. Very nice, I think. If I win the lottery between now and Friday, the 100th crossing will be canceled. That's very possible. I have two 21 by 9 ultrawides right now, and they're mounted right on top of each other, and there's no room for a camera. So my camera's on an arm off to the side. I don't really care. I don't need a direct view of my face. As long as they could see me, they could see me. Until work demands like a webcam style guide, like you must have this, this, and this in this position. Anyway, I definitely don't want it on my desk looking up at me. Nobody likes an up angle. Chicken flavored beef, that's right, Ron. William, happy Wednesday. Yvette, hello. Is Jerome heading out? Have a good one. Let's do some more zigzagging. Yeah, no webcam style guide, right? Slackers. Put it on the ceiling. Bird's eye view, like playing GTA 1. Sometimes during meetings, I like to see if people are paying attention. So I might just go into my webcam software and just like start rotating the camera. Just go upside down for a little bit. Every once in a while, somebody will message me on the side saying, did you just go upside down for a second? You got to keep people entertained. Oh no. Now we have a Richmond tan cloning issue. What I once wanted to do when people were back in the office, but everyone was kind of on the same meeting on a webcam in the cubicles. Like, I don't know why we were back in the office at that point, but what I wanted to do was find one of the meetings that has like a lot of people on it and just appear in the background of everyone. Just walk by every single person's desk, cubicle, until somebody says something. Just be everywhere. All at once. One day I'll have my day. One day I'll have my day. Yes, that's what I said. That's right. The social construct of professionalism will be deconstructed thanks to the commuter. How heavy are these cement bucket poles? I was going to try to lift it, but I don't want people watching me. So. Cars, not right now. If we don't zigzag here, we'll be over at bridge. All right, let's just go to the bridge. Snow dog, good morning. Definitely no chance of snow today, but thunderstorms later on. Wizard pieces here. Morning. I had to do some sort of like really early morning track or something. It's pretty early for the pretty young kids. This kind of reminds me of the 42nd Street Bridge in Tudor City. People bring their pets to the Zoom meetings. Yeah, those are nice. Sometimes people's babies will appear. Oh, I remember that courtroom where the guy had the cat filter. I assure you, I'm not a cat. Yes, I remember that. Am I as Would you go as far as to say as I'm a class clown? Well, Probably. And that's just how it is. Man, it's like they really decide to do all these corners at the same time. Charlotte's here. The delay, I don't know which part you're referring to anymore, but you guys are kind of in sync. Moving their heads like at the same time almost. Your eyes kind of look like those googly eyes you put on things. Yes, I don't usually eat breakfast. Weekdays, definitely not. Oh, the walking, just appearing on their screen. Yeah, I have to make that happen one day. Alicia has comments on cubicles. Julie ever after, good morning. Pigeons aren't real, they're just monitoring us. The birds. I don't know which way to go. I might just cross here. Is that guy going home? No, that was weird. He seems to know that person. The reason I'm saying it's weird is that guy had hospital gowns and then a long jacket over it. It's like he self-discharged himself from the emergency room or something. AMA maybe? And just walked home? I don't know. Usually they don't let you leave with hospital gowns.
But it's very rare.
Teddy Blair, good morning. Well, Mojave, hopefully the captions are working. I've tried to have them enabled. I don't think they work on Twitch, but they should work on YouTube. You were wondering about it too? Yeah, you know, it's... But he seemed to know the person going into that building and the dog too. So it was all very interesting. Bob Larkin? Bob Larkin. Barb Larkin. Hi. Visiting next week. Very nice.
Jalen325,
Hope
welcome
you enjoy.
to the chaos. Don't expect sunshine
Hopefully the
and
weather will
rainbows
be
here.
favorable. Let's go back to Broadway. 737. Yeah. Jalen, thanks for the follow. Did you look at? No, he was wearing like a fancy looking jacket. It was very long. It was very odd. DNT, hello, good morning. He brought his own count. BYOG. Maybe all the clothes are in the washer. Maybe. Maybe. Mokoto on Twitch asks if I speak Russian. Может быть. I said maybe. Although if you ask my grandma, she'll say, "You call that Russian?" Very true, Gigi. Good morning. Cutting edge of fashion, I guess, you know. You never know these days. He could just be still wearing his Met Gala outfit. Very possible. Metro Diner says they're open. I thought they don't let people in before 8, but I see people in there. Yeah, their hours still say 8 a.m. But once they put the "We're Open" sign out front, I think that's it. Exactly like that cloud. I don't know. I think I'm developing an accent in Russian. At least I feel like I sound different from all the... like if I were to put on a Russian newscast or something. У них другой акцент. So I don't know. Different accent. 750, that sounds more right. That sounds more right. Yeah, that sounds more right. There was another Wednesday, I think, where I ended late because we were having weird issues with the stream and I was futzing around in the beginning for like 10-15 minutes. 750 definitely sounds more right. We got a Bunyan ad? How I missed it. Bunyan surgery is pretty brutal. Should all be Eastern, Barry. Eastern. Oh man. Big yawn, big yawn. Outwit, outplay, outlast the paywall. Oh, Pluto TV is supposed to be free TV? Are you telling me Pluto TV is like watching TV with ads, which was the basic way to watch TV when you had an antenna? Sort of. Oh, you go to a podiatrist? Yeah, better for you. Good for you. Yeah, I know. I just hope for the best with my feet. You've got Funyuns, delicious. Bloomin' bunions, nice. Now how do we, okay, so bloomin' bunions. Man, I'm trying to think of another foot-related Australian term instead of outback. All right. I guess that's also true. Bear in the garden. Yeah, I think many progressive foot problems can be partially, at least delayed, by wearing not super tight footwear. Hey, Desir. Morning. The diner corner. It's probably not too far from here. I don't know that we've ever walked by it actually on stream. Six blocks up. Christmas snows. Hup, hup. Let's see where I'll be sitting today. Oh, maybe our usual bench. All right. Oh yeah, we need raid suggestions. That's right, Ambrose. That's how it works these days. Oh, look at those flowers. Yeah, if we only would go a little farther north, we'd start to get into Columbia territory. Well, I guess it's having their graduation, from what someone said. Week is good so far. Ooh, Twisted Angbit has a raid suggestion for a piano stream. Very cool. I like that. Annie Burbank piano. Okay, we can do that. Fiorentino, hello. New by force, thanks for the follow.
Newbie Force, welcome to watching paint dry in HD.
Yeah, Alicia's been pretty quiet, right? See? As long as you don't bother her, she's usually pretty quiet. Gaming-wise, thanks for the follow. And Sega
welcome
Saxon.
to the jungle of green and mild chaos. Try not to get lost in Gabe's endless walking.
Let's go to
Sega
Stream
Zaxxon,
Manager.
welcome aboard the slowest nature
That's where you go to
documentary
manage your
you never
stream,
asked for. Brace
create a
yourself.
channel. Annie Burbank piano. I got a 9-foot grand and I'm not afraid to use it. I like that. Ooh, and multiple camera angles. Very nice. All right, I'll start it now before I forget. Oh, did it work last week also? Well, not last week. Last time when I updated the YouTube to redirect to Kuma after the stream ended. I can never tell if that works right or not. I can do that again also after this ends. So if you stick around, I can redirect you to Kuma on YouTube. I'll see if anyone else is live in my like little selection box, because it's really annoying to do. So I'm not even sure that it's worth doing. But yeah. Alright, I'm going too slow. Ooh, final posture check from photos. I didn't change any settings since the last couple of streams, but I don't know. Anyway, thanks friends for joining today's stream. Appreciate your support. Super chats, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships, thank you. Subscribers, thank you. Non-subscribers, thank you too. But if you're not yet subscribed and listening still to me ramble, do think about it. It really does help us out. Helps other walkers out too. Twitch friends, thanks for watching. Appreciate the follows and subs. If you have Amazon Prime, you can always do a Prime sub to get some ad-free viewing here. Just know that you have a Prime sub. You can use it if you want on any channel, but not all of them will disable ads with a Prime sub. It depends on the channel. Kick folks, thanks for watching. Appreciate the follows. If you're not yet following, do think about it. I see 6 there today. Wow. Thanks for watching over there. Chris, hello. Back to YouTube. Thank you for the thumbs, and thanks to the mods everywhere. I'm gonna try to forward the stream on YouTube to Kuma if I can. At least the Twitch stats are correct now, Bear. I didn't change anything, so I don't know. Anyway, what was I up to? Thanks for the thumbs and to all the mods. Thank you. Anyway, until next time, which should be our 100th crossing. I don't know. We'll see what happens with the thunderstorms later. I'm not sure that I'll be participating in that. Somebody will, I'm sure. But yeah, our next official scheduled stream is Friday morning with the double bridge crossing, 100th Manhattan Bridge crossing with special stats courtesy of Bear in the Garden.
If you're talking, nobody can tell.
Anyway, until next time, have a good one. Bye!